Hi guys, this is Ella from Ella's Ancient Ways Tarot, and I am at work, and I haven't started doing readings yet. It's been very slow, but I don't know if you remember back on my Libra videos from 2 weeks back, I think it was, or a week and a half back. I had stated that I felt that the energy was not going to be moving very swiftly where monies were concerned for me. And so I'm okay with that. I made it to work, so I'm happy. This is just like, I guess, a reading for the day. How about that? We'll do a reading for the day. If somebody comes in, we'll cut it short. But we'll do a reading for the day because I'm kind of, I have a little bit of time. But, I was listening to my romantic music, so bear with me, my Libras. This was, and I know, everybody tells me to please, get rid of my, my commercials, right? Because commercials are kind of irritating, but I didn't realize the commercial was coming out. But this song and this music from this particular person is just so beautiful. If you understand Spanish, I hope you do. I'm just feeling a little bit on the romantic side today.
Y que enloquece con cada botón que te desabrochas pensando en sus manos. Él no te ha visto temblar esperando una palabra, algún gesto, un abrazo. Él no te ve como yo suspirando con los ojitos abiertos de par en par. Escucharme, nombrarle. Ay, amiga mía, lo sé, yo también.
Beautiful. It's like in the song, the guy is telling his female friend, who he really is in love with, he tells her, hey, he doesn't see me like, he doesn't see you like I do. He doesn't see the way that you tremble when you have these passions inside of you for this person. He doesn't see the way you tremble when you feel like you're never going to see them again. He doesn't understand you the way I do. And I think that for a lot of Libras, we're feeling like that right now. Like either our mates are not getting us, or we're just not getting them, So we're going to do a quick reading for just love and see what's going on, see if I can see anything that'll help us to see if we're moving forward, maybe with a person, a brand new person. This is a love reading for Libra, and this is for, we're going to say for the 5th, which is today, Saturday here in America, Northern America. We'll say this is to the 10th. Let's see if anything is coming. This energy is fighting me, I'll tell you that much right now. But, all the Latin languages are called the Romance languages. French, Italian, Spanish, all the Latin languages are considered the Romance languages. You don't have to take my word for it. You can always look that up. At a younger age, I used to be very well versed. I was an avid reader, and so this is why I know not only that, but because literally, even though I am of a line of Spanish gypsies, the Rom people, but I didn't learn Spanish at home. I wasn't allowed to speak Spanish at home, so I had to go learn in college at San Antonio College, which is one of the Alamo colleges now, Alamo community colleges. Anyway, enough background. So let's see. Let's see what we can figure out if there's a new love coming for Libra. Let's take a look. Spirit, we have shuffled and we're asking that you please be clear with your intention that you're giving us. Give us the answers we're seeking. Is a new love coming? Not a past love, not somebody we already know, but a brand spanking new love that we've never met that can appreciate us. You pierce my soul. I am half agony, half hope. So this is still talking about old people. We don't really want that. I mean, I know I don't. I want somebody brand new, somebody that's going to spice it up. Somebody that's going to give you something to look forward to. Our new beginnings. Our new beginnings in love. New things coming. You can look at the flowers, and we can look at this card as, oh, by the way, my lovely Libras, how extraordinary. I had to take the bus again today. Obviously, my car's still in the shop. How extraordinary that as I was walking up to the doorstep to open the door here to come into work, it's a live plant. It's real. Isn't it beautiful? And I thought, I'm going to put it on my hair. And then I was like, no, I want it to be as fresh as possible for the rest of the day. So I put it on the table by my cards. So I'm trying to give you a description of like new love coming in would be like a blossoming plant, right? Where it buds and it blooms and it blossoms. That's what you want. You don't want the old, the stale, the unchangeable, the uncertainties. They're so passé already. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and I want something positive in my life. The funny thing is, even though this is the Star card, I still see this forlorn feeling that I feel like I'm getting from my Libras for their significant others or the people that they have interest in from the past. And that's a lot of sadness. That's a lot of waiting. That's a lot of stagnation. So I would hope that you're not going to stay in that stagnation, because there is a lot of luck for you to have somebody new in your life. It might even be somebody that your friends or your family introduces you to. It might be somebody musically inclined. It might be somebody that likes the same music that you like. What else can you tell us, Spirit? This sounds ugly, but I'm going to say it because that's what they're telling me. The old person played you like a violin. Anybody in America knows what that means. You've been played like a violin. In other words, you've been used. And that's the energy that was the beginning of the reading. You don't want that. You shouldn't want that for yourself. You should want something positive, something different, right? Right now, I don't see a huge love coming in, but I do see money. I see changes in maybe jobs. I see jobs that will pay you more for the work that you do. So know your value is another way to look at this card, since we're talking about love. Know your value so that others can value you too. I've heard this say, and men that watch this video can tell me, if you'd like to comment, as a male Libra, that somebody doesn't want what a man never wants what another man doesn't want. So do you take care of yourself? I came in looking like a rag doll because I already had the acknowledgement that I was going to get from bus to bus to bus to bus. So by the time I got here, my hair was going to be flat. So I waited until I got in, and then I curled my hair. See, it's not crazy looking like last night. So do you give the opposite sex a reason to show them that you have sex appeal? Do you love yourself? Do you express that outwardly by smiling, by being friendly, by having a contented look on your face? Or do you scowl all the time? Or are you angry all the time? You don't have to put on so much makeup that by the time you take off your makeup, you don't even look the same. You don't have to, constantly curl your hair or do your hair. That's not what it's about. But do you exude that you're happy? Do you emit energy that's positive about you so that people can come towards you? Or do you have these walls up that maybe that's why you haven't been able to move forward? You're gonna love this one. True love is possible. My Libras, true love is possible. True love is possible. You can have your cake and eat it too. So it's up to you, because there is love on the horizon. You can have some really good love there. Love that is something that you can appreciate, and people can appreciate you. But also be careful, because I feel like there's a sneaky friend around you that kind of jealouses you. Maybe you're prettier than them, maybe you're different than them, maybe your demeanor's different. Even though they may say they love you, they care about you, they want the best for you, but something feels strange about this woman, the way she's looking back. The other thing is that I can take away from this particular card is, if you do your hair, wonderful. If you want to do your hair differently, wonderful. If you want to wear headbands, wonderful. For men, if you want to grow your hair, then grow your hair. So something there feels a little bit off about a friendship. So be careful with friends that tell you, I love you, I appreciate you, I want the best for you, I want you to be happy, etc. But then on the inside, they're really feeling like, why can't that be me? Or those things should be happening for me, not her, or not him. But I'm also getting something about the hair. So if you want to change your hair, change your hair. Whatever makes you happy, right? Or whatever makes you more attractive, if you feel that's going to make you more attractive to the opposite sex. I do apologize for the boom. It's next door. They have a shop where they sell scrubs for medical supplies. And unfortunately, those people don't think, and they release the door after getting out of the dressing room, I've been told. For my Libras that are gay, that are either male-male partners or female-female partners, I see more possibilities right now in those departments than for my Libras that are straight, that are heterosexual. But you do have a lot of love of family and friends around you. Lots of love of friends and family around you. And we can take this time frame of our lives right now in September to educate ourselves as to what direction does our road, need to go in our life. What direction does our life need to go in? Do your research. Help yourself. Do you want more money? Do you want more security? Is that what's important to you? Is security in life? I know at my age right now, yes, it is a big issue, because I don't have a 401k. I don't have, properties, etc. I don't have a husband. So, unfortunately, because of that, yeah, that means that I have to be careful with my funds. I have to be careful where I get funds from, what I invest funds in, and how I use those funds, how I choose to spend those funds. So I have to be, I don't want to say frugal, but smart. And if we're smart as Libras, then you know what? Yeah, that money can be long lasting. You've got to grow it. See how there's plants again? So that's why I'm telling you. Think of it as a plant that from a seedling takes root. From the roots, they grow buds, right? And they blossom. Your monies can grow. So right now, for whatever reason, they're telling you the love that you're going to be had is more from family, more from friendships. That's the type of love I see. There is a big love that is a possibility, but it seems like right now love is not moving forward in the romantic type for you. But your money is growing, which is a positive thing. And I see this is the Hierophant. So something public, whether that's something ruling of a public ruling, something that's a judgment, or something that's even a marriage. It could be discussing, people that are married could be discussing their finances. So if your finances are something that you're discussing, maybe you're making plans for the future, how to grow your money. A lot of people have been exploring not stocks. At least I cannot, with good faith, tell you to invest in stocks. Not even Bitcoin or anything like that. What I would tell you to invest in, if you're going to, property, gold, silver, something like that that's tangible, land, houses. Libra, you're making me sleepy. Maybe you need rest. I know I do. So if you're a couple, you as a Libra are a couple, then maybe you and your mate, you and your spouse, you and your significant other have been talking about how to invest or how to grow your money, how to best utilize it. Okay, we finally get to week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Then we have in the positive, we have the 4 of Hearts. 4 of Hearts is the same as the 4 of Cups. So, do you understand why in this deck they've said, you pierce my soul, I'm half agony, half hope. So some Libras are waiting for this, which is your significant other, to make a choice. There is an opportunity for them to make the choice. But when this card comes out, there's not much hope. Although this is beautiful, this is meant to be. Even the Hierophant came out. That's a big and beautiful love that can restart. But with this being the first indicator card and then this coming in, I can tell you, Libra, that they're still thinking. This is equated to the cup, the 3 that have fallen in the front and 2 that are still in the back. That offer that never seems to come because they can't make up their mind. So I wouldn't waste my time on that person anymore, because even if the love is huge, if they never make a move and they never move forward, what's the use? Just in theory, you're just going to think about each other for the rest of your lives? You're just going to be texting each other for the rest of your lives. You're just gonna be calling each other for the rest of your lives, but you're never gonna live together. You're never going to meet. You're never going to have an actual relationship. Does that make sense to you? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. So this is a perpetual waiting game, and if you're already married, especially, that's not a good thing. I know a lady from work that she just randomly told us her situation from the past. And I take my hat off to her. But for right now, her situation is a little bit different than mine. On mine, literally, there's paperwork that cannot be undone. Once it's undone, it can't be redone. One, I'm not paying $5,000 again. And two, once it's undone, the law is going to look at that and say, you didn't want it before, what changed? So for me, for example, there's a lot riding on waiting for somebody to change that may never change, or may not change until they get the paperwork, the email that says, guess what, you've been invited for this appointment. Well, then if they only want you for that, then that's not good either. And if they're only willing to talk to you when you have something to offer them, that's not good either. I'm telling male and female Libras, if the person that you're waiting on, or even married to, that is separated from you, that you're waiting to return to you, if even if you're dating them, or you're friends with them, or you're in a somewhat of a kind of a relationship with them, but they never seem to have the time to come and meet with you, they never seem to have the time to actually blend with you, to actually have a relationship with you, it's not a relationship. That's an acquaintanceship. A relationship is somebody you see face to face. Now, there's exceptions, people that are in the military and they have their spouses over here. Okay, that's different. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people that have never met face to face, or have met, but they hardly ever see each other. They either have a triangle going on, or they stepped away from the marriage and, like they use the term right now, they ghosted you. You're going to keep waiting. That's up to you. Free will. But it's like I told Taurus last night in their reading, nobody is going to be there behind you anymore, clean up on aisle 9. Nobody's going to be behind you anymore saying, sweetheart, that person's not good for you. There's somebody else around the bend. Maybe the universe just needs a little bit more time to make and fashion the right person that is going to appreciate you, going to love you, going to take you serious, going to take care of each other, going to be mutual love and affection and responsibility and respect. Or you can remain in limbo with the person that it was meant to be. Yeah, it was meant to be. This is your twin flame. You can't force anybody to drink water. You can't lead a horse to water and make them drink. All you can do is pray. And if you've already prayed, and if you want to stay until December with this, things are going to change. They told me they're going to move in with me. Things are going to change. They're going to leave to somebody else, and they're going to marry me. Things are going to change, and I'm the one that's going to be the biggest, person in their life. If you want to wait till December, you know what? Look at this as a can. You know how you read the label on the can? There's either indented like script, or there's writing on the label, expiration date. There's an expiration date. We can stubbornly hold on to things. Libras can be just as stubborn as Taurians when it comes to what they want. And most of the time we can make things manifest. But in this instance, are you trying to make something manifest that no longer fits, no longer is, or wasn't even ever there? Or are you trying so hard to make sure that this person doesn't leave, but they've already left? It's like, they're not even in the house anymore. They're not there. Or maybe you have the kind of relationship that is more friendship, and they throw you I hate to say a bone, but they throw you a bone, right? To keep you on the line. But it never really manifests. Things never really change. So, oh, you're my favorite, or you're my go-to person for everything. I love you, and I like you because of this, and I like being with you or talking to you because of that. And then meanwhile, you don't go looking for a passionate love, a romantic love, somebody that's going to give something tangible back to you, because they got you on that line, they got you on that hook, and you're eating up all their words. Why? Because you want a love. So the moral of this story for right now is, I think they want us to love ourselves as Libras more than anything if you're not in a relationship that's committed. And I feel like right now they want us to work on ourselves and work on building ourselves up as a person with self-love, self-efficacy, delighting in being with ourselves. Like this beautiful flower. I mean, look at yourself as this beautiful flower. You're precious. So treat yourself like this beautiful flower. If God can make such beautiful things, you don't think that you're beautiful or handsome or precious? God wants you to know you are. You are. You're precious. So treat yourself that way, okay? Treat yourself like you're precious. Just like that song says, amiga mía. Okay, well, my friend, mis amigos, mis amigas, my friends, hear me. Hear me. There's something better around the bend. There's something better around the corner. You just have to be open and receptive to it. And that's the hardest part, because when your heart is still stuck on somebody else, it's really hard for you to want to walk away from whom you've given yourself to, heart and soul. Look at it this way. It's not because I'm recommending divorce or anything like that. If you got over the biggest love of your life, or love that has been as big as the one you think you have for someone, then you can get over this one. And if nothing else, like my mom used to say, un clavo saca al otro. One thorn pulls out the other. There's always somebody for someone out there. And as I stated in my other video for the other zodiac sign, if somebody was attracted to you to begin with, do they think that you're not going to be attractive to somebody else? Somebody else can come and sweep you off your feet if you let them. That's up to you, okay? So for right now, I don't see, for my single Libras or married Libras that are separated, I don't see that there's any change in that relationship for the better. I see that that person is still in their thinking mode of, do I accept this or do I want this? And it's gotta be up to you whether you want to be in limbo. Limbo's not a dance. That's the mambo. Limbo is just the hangman, always dangling upside down, always waiting. So that's your choice, okay? So anyway, I hope this helps you. I'm sorry my voice is a little hoarse because I guess the allergies are acting up again because it rained and then it's drying up. So I think that you guys can be loving to yourselves. Maybe you need to give yourself some TLC. Maybe that's what the universe is saying. Love yourself first. Give yourself that TLC, and then everything else will fall into place. For right now, that's what I have for you. And like I said, I came into work, and because it's in between readings, I was able to do another reading. And I love doing my readings. So whether I'm doing it for you, I'm doing it for the person that's supposed to be in that chair. We're calling to the universe to bring us some money and to bring us work today, because we're not here for free. We're not here to just look pretty. We're here to work, right? Okay, guys, be blessed. Happy Saturday to you, wherever you are around the world. Bye-bye.